back to Green-Eyed Starlet. If you are new here, hello and welcome. My name is Brandy and I'm working to live a life worth living through art, movement, and exploration. What up, what up, what up, guys? Honestly, I don't really have that big of a script here. Off book, off script. We're just gonna talk because I just feel like I really wanted to talk to you guys today. And the biggest thing that I want to talk to you guys about today is dreams. And not like the dreams that you have while you're sleeping, because like we could talk about those too. I have a lot to say about dreams as well. But no, I wanted to talk more about like your goals in life, your dreams, because a lot's been happening with me kind of behind the scenes. If you've been watching some of my videos, and especially if you follow me and my boyfriend Ben's TikTok, BNB Network, then you probably already know that we bought a bus. We've been looking for a bus for probably about a month and a half now because we were like, let's just buy a bus and convert it to live in it. And yeah, let's do it. So we did, which was very crazy and weird, and now we have a bus, and getting it back to my dad's mechanic shop was a journey for sure. It took us about 25 hours. It should only take about 3.5 if you're in a car, so like obviously it was gonna take longer in a bus. It took us 25 hours from the time that we basically picked it up from the guy we bought it from to the time we pulled it into its parking spot at my dad's mechanic shop. So we love that. It was really a lot, and in certain moments we were ready to just... But we made it through. We made it through. We parked her. Everything is great and grand. We own a bus, which is so weird to think about. And I was thinking about this, and I was journaling the other day and kind of writing some like half poems out in my journal, and I was going to use them for a TikTok audio, but I didn't end up using it for the TikTok audio. I went a lot more cheesy with it. But I was thinking about dreams, and the dreams that you have that are not like your dream career or your dream relationship or your dream house or whatever, that is like that one thing that like eventually you're gonna get that dream, blah, blah, blah. But I was thinking about those other dreams, like, and stick with me, okay? Again, I didn't script this, so stick with me. I'm talking about the dreams that you've always had and you think you always will have, but you're never going to work towards them in any degree. These are the dreams that you totally have Pinterest boards of and you've totally saved pictures of on Instagram, like these lives that you wish you could live kind of thing. To me, the bus was that kind of dream. I have always said, and like so many people we told we were looking for buses and everything, and a lot of people were like, oh my god, I can so see that for you. I took it as a compliment. I don't know if everybody meant it as a compliment, but I took it as a compliment. So it's kind of funny to me that I've totally had tiny homes and tiny home decorations and decor and like planning saved on my Pinterest since I was in college at least. So I can see where people are like, I can totally see that for you, because I kind of have done that before. I've kind of lived out of my car. I've kind of done that nomadic couch surfing lifestyle and really actually enjoyed it. It was stressful some nights, don't get me wrong. So we got the biggest that you possibly can get, and that is a 40-foot bus. She big. More room to live in, I guess. It's just gonna be an adjustment period, especially for Ben, because he's gonna be driving it I'll say 99.5% of the time. I might drive it sometimes, but very unlikely. I don't know. But like, why am I telling you all of this? Like, I didn't come on here to just be like, I bought a bus! Yay! The reason that I wanted to make this video is because I started thinking about it, and for me, buying the bus was this dream that I never thought I would be working towards. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a dream thought, and I feel like so many of us have those dreams, whether or not we want to work towards them or not. We have all of these dreams that, like I said, we brainstorm and we dream about and we Pinterest board and we Instagram and, we make vision boards and all that kind of stuff, but we never start to work towards them because we think, and for me, this was the big one, is that we think that this isn't the perfect time. And now everything in the world is absolutely crazy right now, and I'm not trying to sound privileged in this regard. I really am not, about where we are in life. I more mean time, because time is something that we can't get back. And if we're constantly thinking and looking towards the future, looking towards the horizon, thinking, okay, right here, right now is just not the time for my dream. And it may not be. I completely understand that. It may not be the time for for the dream or for that dream to happen now, but we're thinking we'll wait until the perfect time. And when that perfect time comes, we'll know. And then that's when we'll follow our dream, or that's when we'll start working towards our dream. But to me, I've realized in the last 5 months, I guess now at this point, during quarantine and everything else, there is no perfect time. There is 100% not a perfect time. Because to me, not last April, but like April that just passed was supposed to be one of the coolest, most amazing months in my life, career-wise. I had planned, I had set up, I had coordinated so many different things for my career that were supposed to happen in April. And halfway through March, the world closed. And that is something that I could have never, ever had seen coming. Obviously, we've talked about that so many times on this channel, is no one could have predicted this. Would that have stopped me from making all of those plans for April? Probably, if I had known. I probably would have been like, oh, well, what's the point of me sending these emails and reaching out to these people? But I'm so glad that I did, because I still have those connections. I still have those contacts for whenever, or if ever, it feels like a good time to reach back out to them to try to make those things happen again. And I guess what I'm saying is I have been so inspired, and I really kind of hope that some of the people that I'm about to talk about are watching this video, but I have been so incredibly inspired by some of my amazing friends around me. From learning to speak another language to be able to move there in the future, and like not an easy language, but like a very, very hard language, I'm super, super impressed. I have a friend who just wrote a children's book that I am like so impressed by and so inspired by that I can't even explain. And I'll leave it down below if you guys want to go check it out. It's an amazing idea and story, and the fact that like she wrote this and she's creating this and she's publishing this is such an inspiration to me. I have friends who are getting into content creating and everything because they've been home all day, every day for the past, 4 or 5 months. People who have always told me and asked me questions about YouTube and, like TikTok and stuff like that, who are like finally like, you know what, let me do it. There's never a right time, and I'm gonna use this as a joke, but like, not a joke, but like an example. Right now, there's today specifically, last night into today, there's another scare, I guess, about TikTok being banned. And I don't know if it will or if it won't. I kind of don't think it will. But a lot of people are afraid of that. And if that happens, that's a platform that, a lot of creators are losing. And I've actually seen a few people say like, man, I really don't want this app to go away because I've been trying to build up the courage to, post. And to me, that really spoke volumes, because it's like that idea where we don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. At the same time, everything comes to an end at some point. So timing is like the one thing that we shouldn't be worrying about in some regards when it comes to chasing our dreams. And now, if one of your dreams is to quit your job and go after something new, I think that maybe right now is not the time. You know me, I am always one to like be pro quit your job, and I know that's just not feasible for everybody. I know that I had a lot of privilege, and I worked really, really hard to get to the point where I felt comfortable and secure in quitting my job. So I know that it's not feasible for everyone. It's not feasible for everyone right now, and it may not be feasible for everyone, period. I do get that. But there are little things that we can start working towards every single day to get us towards that dream. If you want to start a company or a business, maybe you finally decide on the name, or maybe you finally, make a business card or create a branding kit or something like that. If you've always wanted to become a yoga teacher, maybe you start doing yoga every single day and keeping a log of it to see observations that you feel in your own body, stuff like that. If you want to be an artist, maybe you go out to Joann's or Michael's and pick you up some supplies and start just, making stuff. Take some pictures of it. Even if you don't want to start an Etsy or something like that, just take a picture of it, put it on your Instagram, and be like, hey guys, I'm selling paints, or I'm selling paintings, or I'm selling these art prints, or whatever it may be. There are so many endless opportunities out there in the world, and I think we live in a time that it's so easily accessible for us to start working towards our dreams without necessarily needing a specific degree or a specific teacher or the specific set of contacts. And whether your dream is to become a movie star, or if it's to buy a bus and convert it into your own house on wheels, there are little tiny steps that we can all take every single day. And I'm slowly starting to realize that more and more. I feel like I've learned so much in my life. Like, obviously, I am 25 years old. I have learned so much in my life, and it's really hard and it's really frustrating with oneself when you know you've learned something before and you just didn't let it stick. I don't know why I'm getting emotional right now. I am so sorry. I have no clue why I'm getting emotional right now. There are so many things that I've learned in this life that I hear and I see and I learn and I know that that is true. And then I get into a negative self-talk, or I let my ego come in and convince me otherwise. And that's something really frustrating and something that we constantly have to work through. I constantly have to work through. Every single day I have to remind myself, hey, those voices in your head are trying to protect you, but they're not always right. I don't know if any of this video made sense. I always feel that way when I go off book completely and just kind of unscript myself. I don't unscript myself, but you know what I mean. Like if we were just having a cup of tea or something at a coffee shop. But I hope it made sense. Above all, I really want you to take away from this video that whatever you want to do with your life, really take a look at it and see what is the first step. If you want to write a book, open up a Word document. If you want to move to another country, look up what documents you need to move to that country. Things like that. There is always a step one. And I think personally, I get really caught up in the big picture of everything, that sometimes I get too overwhelmed by like what the big thing is, what the big goal is, what the big dream is, that I forget that there are going to be 100,000 steps before I get to that one. And so I just need to take the first one, and then the second one, and then the third one. And maybe that gets me, you know, 2 months down the road and I'm 4 steps in and I've got, you know, less than 100,000 to go, but at least I'm moving towards it. And I think when we start moving towards things, that's when I personally see the synchronicity in life. It's not so much when I go, hey universe, I want this thing. Okay, thanks. Let me know when you get it for me. I feel like I don't see the synchronicity then. Someone said the other day, or I saw it on TikTok and I really wish I could remember, but something about dreams without intentions are nothing. And so like you can have a dream, you can have a goal, but unless you have an intention, unless you're doing something right here, right now, you can manifest that all day long, but you gotta put in some work too. So moral of the story, once again, you guys are amazing, and whatever you want to do with your life, you can. I know that there are a lot of steps ahead of you, but the best time to start is now. So yeah, thank you guys so incredibly much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you're not already. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers. I'm really excited. I've got a long way to go with my watch time and my watch hours, but to get to 1,000 will be a really great milestone for me and this channel. So thank you guys so incredibly much. If you'd like to see more of my bus build and my bus conversion, I have an Instagram called Moonstone Chariot. That is the name of our bus if you'd like to go check that out. And we'll be posting some videos on the B&B Network YouTube channel. All of that is linked down below for you guys to go check out. If you have any questions or concerns, always feel free to let me know. And above all, let me know in the comment box down below what is a goal that you want to start working towards today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when the timing is perfect. I want to know so I can push you guys, so I can be there for you and be like, yes, let's get this done. Once again, thank you for clicking on today's video. It really truly means a lot to me. I love you guys to the moon and back, and I hope you have a great day, a great week, and I will see you next Saturday. Bye!